Eric sat in his favorite chair, staring out the window at the street below. The soft hum of traffic mixed with the gentle ticking of the clock on the wall. It was a familiar sound, one that used to make him feel calm. But tonight, nothing could calm the storm in his mind. His thoughts kept circling around the same problem. Sarah. They had been engaged for almost a year now, and at first, it had been wonderful. They were in love, and the future seemed bright. They talked about everything, how they'd travel the world, buy a house, maybe even start a family. Eric had been so sure that Sarah was the one he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. But lately, things have changed. The arguments had started small but were becoming more frequent, especially about money. Eric worked hard as an architect, saving what he could for their future, but Sarah didn't seem to think about saving at all. She loved to shop, loved the feeling of having new things, shoes, clothes, bags, and whatever else caught her eye. At first, Eric didn't mind. He wanted her to be happy, and he liked spoiling her when he could. But as the months passed, Sarah's spending seemed to grow out of control. It wasn't just small things here and there. It was big purchases, designer clothes, expensive dinners, and last-minute trips to fancy resorts. He had tried talking to her about it. He had explained that they couldn't keep spending like this, that they needed to start thinking about their future. But Sarah always laughed it off. "Eric, you're such a worrier," she would say, brushing off his concerns with a wave of her hand. "We're fine. We have enough money, and we'll figure it out later." But Eric couldn't just ignore the problem. Every month, the bills piled up higher and higher. He had even started hiding some of the credit card statements, afraid that one day they'd spiral into debt and wouldn't be able to climb out. The last argument they had was the worst one yet. Earlier that evening, Sarah had come home with a brand-new handbag, one that Eric knew had cost a small fortune. He tried to keep his voice calm as he asked her, "Sarah, do we really need another bag? We just talked about cutting back." Sarah looked at him with a frown. "Eric, it's just a bag. Why are you making such a big deal